Anyone else? One more candle. Sit down. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Dear spiritual friends, before we start our meditation, let us do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5 of your chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
The three refuges.
Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Next page. 5 precepts.
Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, adinādāna veramani sikkhapadang සමාදියාමි කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි සුරාමේරය මජ්ජ පමාදත්තානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
Opposite page. Affirmative vows based on 5 precepts.
Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life,
I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings.
being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and healingfulness.
Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විඤ්ඤාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති
Homage to the Dhamma.
ස්වාක්ඛාතෝ භගවතා ධම්මෝ සම්දිට්ඨිකෝ අකාලිකෝ ඒහි පස්සිකෝ ඕපනයිකෝ පච්චත්තං වේදිතම්බෝ විඤ්ඤෝ හීති
Homage to the Sangha.
සුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ සාවක සංඝෝ උජුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ සාවක සංඝෝ ඥායපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ සාවක සංඝෝ සාමීචි පටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ සාවක සංඝෝ යදිදං චත්තාරි පුරිස යුගානි අන්ත පුරිස පුංගලා ඒස භගවතෝ සාවක සංඝෝ ආහුනීයෝ පාහුනීයෝ දක්ඛිනීයෝ අංජලි කරණීයෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤක් තෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති සාදු සාදු
Next page. Offerings. Offering of light.
ගනසාරප්පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදංසිනා තිලෝකදීපං සම්බුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං.
Offering of incense.
ගන්ධ සම්භාරයුත්තේන රූපේනාහං සුගන්ධිනා පූජයේ පූජනීයං තං පූජාභාජන මුත්තමං.
Offering of flowers.
වන්නගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනින්දස්ස චිරීපාද සරෝරුහේ පූජේමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නීන පුඤ්ඤේන මේතේන ලබාමි මොක්ඛං උප්පං මිලායාති යථාහි ධම්මේ ආයෝ තථායාති විනාශ භාවං.
Offering of water.
අදිවාසේතු නොබන්තේ පානීයං පරිකම්පිතං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගන්හාතු උත්තම.
Offering of drinks.
අදිවාසේතු නොබන්තේ ගිලාන පච්චයං ඉමං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගන්හාතු උත්තම.
Worship of shrines.
වන්දාමි චේතියං සම්බං සම්බඨානි සුපතිට්ඨිතං සාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින් බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා. සාදු සාදු.
Next page. Wish of well-being.
Namaste. Namaste mano radenante yang Punyavi sandang vipulang alatthang tansano bhavi. Adante Rayo.
Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha in English.
Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made Adi. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the mule that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made Adi. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, happiness follows like one strong shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent action towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like a lift in a moving car. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as the smith removes the rust from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. All things are not self. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let us together make an effort to cultivate our inner capacity for loving kindness and also our sharpness of our mind and our mindfulness. So this is a warm gathering in this cold season, and we are going to generate more warmth in our heart. So definitely our presence of each other, support for our practice. Literally also actually our bodies produce heat and we definitely increase the temperature of this room and really makes ourselves warm definitely. But also in our heart, when we genuinely generate this whole loving kindness thoughts, we are generating inner warmth to each other and beyond this place. So let us rejoice this wonderful, warm moment and warm gathering and experience that warmth that is within us and also coming from others, people around us. And then rejoice this moment, rejoice your decision to come here tonight and practice this together. So we will make use of this wonderful space, this guidance, and this gathering, this support, and make a determination that I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. I will make use of this wholesome space and this supporting conditions right now. This is a conducive place for us to settle our mind and cultivate goodness and sharpness and alertness in our mind. So make a determination. I will have a committed practice. I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. Make that determination now. With that, listen to the sound of the bell and to the chant and gather your attention this moment. throughout the bell and the chant. You can keep gathering your attention and establishing your awareness of your body right here, feeling your body, how it is touching the cushion, the chair, feeling that touch sensation, and feeling your upper body where you feel your clothes, and feeling your body parts wherever they touch each other, feeling the warmth in that area. And keep gathering your attention and stay in your body throughout the bell and the chant. Na.
Dear spiritual friends, with the soothing sound of chanting, let's settle down right here. Relax in the body. Be in this present moment. You are in front of the Buddha. Everything is peaceful, quiet, and calm. Feel your body adjusting into a comfortable meditative posture, keeping your upper body somewhat upright and chin somewhat parallel to the floor. Both palms are resting on your lap, right palm on the top of left palm. And you are keeping your both eyes closed gently. Take a moment to feel how you are keeping your body right now. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers. Feel the entire body and relax. Relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. You are with your body. Now you can observe your mind. Find out where your present mind is. That is your natural mind. That is your naked mind. Find out it and observe what is really happening there. Your mind is wandering from thoughts to thought. Various types of thoughts occur in your mind one after the other. Mindfully observe what is really going on in your mind without any judgment. Just observe and notice the thoughts. You may have thoughts related to past or related to future or related to present, this moment. Some thoughts are wholesome, some thoughts are unwholesome. No matter what they are, let them occur. Mindfully observe and notice. Observing and noticing the thoughts, you understand the nature of your mind. That is the nature of your normal mind, natural mind. When you are not with awareness of your mind, these kind of thoughts may occur. But now you are watching your own mind. You are with your mind. Now you can generate whatever thought that you wish to generate in your mind purposefully. A wholesome thought, a positive thought. Mindfully and with an effort, you can cultivate wholesome thoughts in your mind. In this meditation, we are generating the thoughts of loving kindness, loving friendliness, universal friendliness, wishing everyone else to be well, to be happy, to be peaceful. To generate loving kindness within yourself. Trust on yourself. You have that capacity in your mind. As a human, you have that potential within yourself. Generate loving kindness in your mind. The guidance will help you to cultivate the thoughts of loving kindness and extend them. First, think about yourself, the person sitting right here. This being deserves loving kindness. Think about your body, your mind, your life. Mindfully listening to the guidance and repeating them in your mind. Generate loving kindness for yourself first. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I be safe. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May my mind be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. Generate loving kindness more and more and radiate them throughout your body. Wishing a healthy body. May my body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. You can radiate the loving kindness into each and every parts of the body, into all the systems and internal functions of the body. Start from the skin of your body. The skin, the largest organ of the body. Radiate your loving kindness throughout the skin. May the skin of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the skin, radiate the loving kindness into the muscles and the bones of the body. May the muscles and all the bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all the internal organs of the body, into all the systems in your body. Deeply appreciating the support of all these systems and internal organs, which are even in this moment functioning for you. Radiate loving kindness. Feel all the systems, the respiratory system, the vital function of the body, the cardiovascular system, cardiac muscles, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the immune system, the brain, the sensory faculties, the eyes, ears, nose, and tongue. May all these systems and organs of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. Observe your mind. You are generating loving kindness. The loving kindness you are generating is boundless, no limits. Now it's time to expand your wishes of loving kindness to all others without exception. Now you are going to extend the same wishes to all beings. The loving kindness you cultivate is genuine, expecting nothing in return. You are extending these wishes. That is true loving kindness. Likewise, you made the wishes of loving kindness for yourself. Now you extend the same for others. Let's start from here, where you practice this meditation. Think about all these spiritual friends who are practicing this meditation with you, who are joining this meditation, including these monks and the friends who are joining from home. All together, let's share our wishes of loving kindness with each other. May all these friends who are practicing this meditation with me right now be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all these spiritual friends be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Now let's expand the loving kindness beyond this room to the beloved ones in your life. Think about your beloved ones, your family members, relatives, friends, neighbors, co-workers, anyone is in your life. Think about them and extend the same wishes for them. May all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all of them be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Now let's expand the loving kindness beyond the circle of the beloved ones to all beings, not only for humans, to all the other animals, to all the other creatures, visible or invisible, living near or far away places, large ones, tiny ones. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Extend the wishes of loving kindness into every direction, into the direction of the front, back, left, right, above and below. May all beings living in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Observe your present mind. It's full of loving kindness. Loving kindness has made your mind peaceful. You are peaceful and relaxed. Now, with your peaceful mind and with your relaxed body, gently move your attention into your breath. To practice breathing meditation, as a silent meditation, you are going to spend a few minutes. If you have changed your posture, your body posture, just again keep it upright, your upper body. Keep your chin parallel to the floor and take few longer breaths. You better keep your awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils. When you breathe in and breathe out, you can either feel your upper lip or nostrils, wherever the air touches. Feel that point. After taking few longer breaths purposefully, you can come back to your normal, natural breath. Mindfully be there. Feel the whole process of the breath. Mindfully breathe in and mindfully breathe out until you hear the sound of the bell. Be with your breath. In these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with the breath. Mindful, you can count your breath. Counting, take 5 breaths. Dukkha patthāca Niddukkha bhayappattāca Sukappattāca Nisukkha Hontu sabbepi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this peaceful meditation in our life. And let's deeply feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who transmitted this wisdom, this technique from generation to generation. And you can appreciate the guidance, the instructions you received for this meditation. Let's deeply feel grateful to anyone else who helped us today to practice this meditation, to come to this center, to join this meditation from home, who arrange and clean this center, for you, who are taking care of this center for you. Let's deeply feel grateful for them. And even these non living things we are using for meditation, the cushion, the chair you are sitting on, this bell, the device which help to connect to this meditation from home, deeply feeling gratitude and appreciating the support we receive for our meditation. Let's say sadhu 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, so I hope that you feel warm now. Inner warmth and warmth coming from people around us. Any sharing or questions on the meditation practice? Okay. Hmm. Um, then we can move to the other part of the program. These days we have been discussing Jataka stories. So, and basically, learning about the stories that we find. It's a collection of stories we find in the Buddhist canon. It started as a collection of stories of the previous lives of the Buddha, but then that literature grew, incorporating a lot of folk stories too. So whether they are really the story of the past lives of the Buddha or folk stories, but they are actually conveying very important message to us. So today we have my colleague monk Bante Chandajyoti. He's expert in those stories because that those stories originally in Pali language has been translated to many indigenous languages of different countries, and quite early on in Sri Lanka they were those stories was translated and even elaborated in Sinhala language in Sri Lanka, and then later a lot of literature was written on those stories, poetry, and even drama, and the classical literature developed around the medieval period. And he is an expert in medieval literature. So today, Sinhala, yes, medieval Sinhala literature. So I will share this story, and then he can help us to understand how we can relate this, the message of this story to our daily life. So this story that you find in the Jataka story collection is about two merchants. And it's quite famous story, particularly in Sri Lanka and other places. If you go to Sri Lanka, if you go to like uh, the, the shrine hall, on the walls or ceilings, you will find these stories were drawn. Some some panels of those stories. But anyway, so two merchants. So they were all actually wandering merchants. Are you familiar with wandering merchants? Nowadays there are no more wandering merchants, right? Except the Amazon delivery. So I mean, of course, now Amazon drivers deliver the goods. So similar to that, those days they were wandering merchants, and they were carrying the whole items, and then go from village, and I shout what they are selling, and people will buy things. Have you ever had that such experience? Yeah. Any?
Some services, sometimes people come to your door and they try to sell you,
Yeah.
sign up for some
Yeah.
lawn service or something, window cleaning, something
Yeah.
like that. So there's them around.
Yeah, around
They
there.
don't carry the merchandise.
Yes, those days they carry. So two merchants arrive in a place. They have to cross the river to come to that place. Actually, they didn't know each other before, but they took this ferry to come to this the city of the others, a village of the other side, and they realized that actually they are selling similar items, mainly pans and pots, and also some jewelries. So, or not really like ornaments. And then they because they are selling the same thing, and they come into agreement. Okay, we are selling the same thing, so they divide the whole area into two sections. You go and sell your items in this section, and I will go and sell items this section. So they divide the area. But they also told them, the other person can go to the section of the other merchant only after that original merchant has gone once, and then the second merchant can also walk on the same street, but you cannot go first. So they divide the area. So they start their job. So they keep carrying those things and going to house to house and sell all these items. In that village, there was one family, a poor family, and they used to be a rich family, but due to some collapse of the business, they went poor. In that family, there's only a widow, the grandmother, and little daughter. They are the only one that at that time living in that house, a grandma and little daughter. So this one merchant was carrying these goods and and merchandise, and he was carrying pots and pans and jewelries and ornaments. This little girl was so fond of ornaments, and she really liked to have ornaments. And because they are poor, they could not afford to buy any beautiful thing for her. But now this merchant is going next to in her home, and she requested from her grandma, please grandma, buy me an ornament. And she said, how can we cannot afford to buy, we are poor. And she said, maybe why not, can we exchange something from our home, we can find something valuable home and exchange for jewelry. And grandma says, do we have any important thing? And she went to their storage, and then there are so many abandoned things. And there was a little bit nice plate that was used by the previous head of the household, but it was abandoned and thrown away, and it's covered with all the dirt and dust. It's like a dark object, a dark plate. And she found that, so maybe we can give this one and get a jewelry. So, and grandma then called the merchant, and he came and sat down, opened his box, and show all the pots and pans and also jewelry. And she explained to him, we are I'm sorry, we are poor, we just, this little girl wants something. Can we exchange some jewelry, some ornament for this plate? And he took that plate and since it is quite heavy. Heavy means have some weight. He suspected that maybe this may be something valuable. He turned it around and then find out it's valuable metal. And he had a needle. So he scratched that and found out that it's valuable, like valuable metal, like, gold or something like silver, but it's covered with dirt because it has been sitting there for many years. And he could have given everything in exchange of that, but he was so happy. Okay, I got, I'm going to do a good business now, But he got more greedy. He thought, okay, now if I get this, thing, I had to give a whole, piece of ornament to this girl. Maybe I should, devalue this object more. Then, I'll be able to give them, like a not valuable thing. So like, pretending that that's not valuable, he just throw that, plate away, and it's, this doesn't even worth the half of ornament. I'm not ready to give an ornament for this. And then he stand up, pretending that he doesn't want to, like, maybe they will request, okay, maybe just give a small piece because that girl want a, beautiful one for this one. So, and he's not willing to give that. He's too greedy. He's planning to get that valuable plate to as less particular the only a less most least amount of thing, and so he want to devalue it. He told them, okay, I will go, and there are people waiting to buy my things, and maybe on my way, if I think, I will stop by and see how you think. I can only give you this small ornament, not the big one. That, but little girl is not willing to get that. She really want that, beautiful one, and he's not willing to give that. He throw it away and thinking that I'll come back, and then they will change their mind, and I will give this small, ornament and get this whole thing. So he went away. The other merchant who was, selling goods from his own district, own part, has done with it. Now he has right to go to come to this part and only go as a second merchant. So he's going along the same street, shouting and what he's selling. And this little girl was so disappointed and upset she couldn't buy that, thing, and crying. And when she heard again another merchant is coming, and then and she requested grandma that, oh, there's another one is coming. Can we ask him to come here? And grandma said, "Oh, you already saw that, that merchant throw that away. It is not worth, even ornament." But then she shouted at that, merchant, and so that merchant replied her in a nice way. And she told grandma, that merchant looks like she's kind. He's talking to me nicely. Can we ask him and try again? So they asked him to come, and he was told the same story. And then the little girl was going through all these little ornaments, say, I want this. And then they explained, we don't have, money, but can you have this and give the ornament? This merchant took the plate and realized that, yes, this is valuable. He turned it around and saw that, needle scratch the earlier merchant did, and realized that, yeah, this is it's a valuable thing. And he was very open and honest. He said that, dear mom, this is very, very valuable. I'm sorry, I don't have enough to pay for this to you. All the money I have collected through the sales and all these things, I have is not even worth enough for you, their plate. So this is more valuable. I'm sorry, I cannot, pay you enough. And the grandmother said that, no, 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 this was thrown away by a previous merchant. And and she was saying, maybe this turned to be, valuable because of your goodness. And he said, but I don't want much, just take this and give me what you can offer me. And what if you are okay with that, I can give all the money that I have collected. I can give all the merchandise that I have. I only need my scale and some money for me to pay to the ferryman to go to the other cross, and I just and give me the plate. And grandma was happy, so he gave everything that he owned and took the plate because it's so valuable, and took his scale and the money enough for the ferryman and thanked them. And the grandma and the girl was so happy. She got whole boxes of ornaments and also all the pots and pans and so many things. They were so happy, and that merchant went away. And and he thought that I'm done with my business. Everything is sold, and I got this very valuable plate, and then I'll be able to sell it and and make money. He left. The first previous merchant, thinking that he will be able to get this plate for a cheaper ornament, coming back. He came back and told them, "Oh, okay, I'm willing to give that. I'm just I feel kind to this little girl, so give me the plate. I will give that ornament she has been asking for. I just changed my mind." And he came back and offered that ornament for that plate. And then and the grandma told the story. Oh, we got another merchant, and he gave everything to us, and he took the plate and went. And this merchant got really, really upset and angry. All my plans were ruined by that, merchant. We already had agreement why he came to my area, but they already had agreement you can go as a second merchant. And he ruined my business, and and he was so angry. He threw everything away, and lost his mind, and he feel like he has big loss. He was just about to have that valuable thing. He just lost it, from little thing, and he was so angry. And he threw everything away. He asked, where did he go? He go to that direction of the the river, and he threw everything away. He took the beam of the scale as a club, and he would run after him and beat him and take the plate, and he think that it belonged to him. He ran after that merchant, and by the time he reached the bank of the river, the second merchant has already took into the ferry. The ferryman was pedaling as only middle of the river. He kept shouting and shouting, "Hey, you took my plate. It belongs to me. And it belongs to, the area that I was assigned to, trade." And asked the ferryman, you know, come to this show, come to this show. But the merchant said that, I already paid you and continue your journey. Don't go that way. Go to the other side. And he was shouting and shouting. He asked the ferryman to come to this direction. The merchant in the ferry asked him to go to the other shore. So there was a shouting, and the ferryman followed his client, and he continued to go to the other direction. And this merchant got really, really angry, upset, furious. I heard this story. He kind of vomited blood and kind of had a heart attack right there, and vowed to take revenge from that merchant. I mean, he believed that he did the wrong thing. That was the story. And this story was told by the Buddha to encourage a monk who was disappointed with his own practice and about to leave the practice and monkhood, and to encourage that, because sometimes the decision you make and one point will make a big difference in your life. So try to make a decision that you will not regret. The original merchant, the merchant who want to be too greedy and make that in his decision change his life. And Buddha said towards the end of the story that the merchant who was honest and took the plate was me in previous life, and the merchant who lost the plate and got really angry with me was Devadatta. And that is, I say, that is the beginning of their rivalry. So they start like have big rivals, many lifetimes after that. So that was the story, and so this story is retold many times in the Buddhist communities and even among children. There are dramas also on that. Yeah, but maybe you can think about what are the lessons to be learned from this story. Bante, it is your turn now. Tell them what are the important lessons we can learn and how we can apply. How we can apply.
Translate in English.
Yes, I will translate in English. Yes. මේ කතාව සඳහන් වුණේ ජාතක පොතේ සේරිවාණි නම.
The na-
සේරිවාණි ජාතක.
name of this story is Seri Vanija Jataka.
මේ ජාතක කතාවෙන් කියන්නේ අපි අවංක වෙන්න ඕන කියන කාරණය.
The main message of the story is that we has to be honest.
අවංක නොවුනොත් අපිට වෙන අලාභයක් කියවෙනවා.
The story also tells us the disadvantage of being dishonest.
අර කපටි වෙලෙන්දා තමන් අවංක වෙලා රන් තලිය ගත්තනම් එයාට රන් තලිය අහිමි වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක ලැබෙනවා.
If the former merchant was honest, and he will not lose that valuable plate.
ඔහුට නොලැබුණේ අවංකකම නැති නිසායි.
He lost it because he was not honest.
ඒ නිසා අපි අවංක වෙන්න ඕන අපේ දරුවන්ට. තාත්තා කෙනෙක් නම් අම්මා කෙනෙක්.
Therefore, we have to be honest in our life, and to anyone in your life, if you are a parent towards your children.
ඒ වගේම අපි අවංක වෙන්න ඕන අපේ අසල්වාසීන්ට.
We have to be honest towards our neighbors.
ඒ වගේම අපි යම්කිසි ආයතනයක සේවය කරනවා නම් ඒ ආයතනයේ සියලු දෙනා සමාජිකව සමග අවංක වෙන්න ඕන.
And at the same time, if you are working in a workplace, we have to be honest to everyone working with us.
සමාජයේ සමාජික වශයෙන් මිනිසුන්ගේ අවංකකම තිබිය යුතු කියන එකයි මේ කතාවෙන් පෙන්නලා දෙන්නේ.
As members of society, we should have honest to each other.
එහෙම නැති වුණොත් සමාජයේ එකිනෙකා අතර වෛරයෙන් බලන්න පුළුවන්.
If not, we will develop animosity among each other.
අපි දියුණු වෙනවා කියන්නේ ආර්ථික වශයෙන් වගේම මෙවැනි ගුණධර්ම වලින් දියුණුවක් ඇති කරගන්න ඕන.
Real development in our society is not only the development in terms of the wealth, but also development in terms of these kinds of virtues.
ආර්ථික දියුණුවට තව ශක්තියක් ලැබෙනවා පුද්ගලයාගේ ආධ්‍යාත්මික දියුණුව.
The economic growth will be enhanced, will have added value if you also have a development of these virtues.
මේ කිසිම කෙනෙකුට ගුණධර්ම කියන ඒවා අපිට කඩෙන් ගන්න බෑ.
We cannot buy the virtues from a shop.
ඒවා ඇතුළේම වගා කරගත යුතුයි.
We have to cultivate them within.
අර වෙලෙන්දා කපටි වෙලෙන්දාගේ තුල ඒවා වර්ධනය වෙලා තිබුණේ නෑ.
The cunning merchant did not have those virtues developed within.
ඒ නිසා ඔහු ආත්මාර්ථකාමී වුණා.
Therefore, he was selfish.
කපටි වුණා.
He was cunning.
බොරු කිව්වා.
He told lied. He lied. Yeah.
අවසානයේදී ඔහුට දුක් වෙන්න සිද්ධ වුණා.
Because as a result, at the end, he suffered.
ජීවිතයෙන් පවා සමුගන්න සිද්ධ වුණා.
Even he lost his own life.
දෙවෙනි වෙලෙන්දා අවංක වුණා.
The second merchant was honest,
ඔහුට ලොකු ලාභයක් ඇති වුණා.
and he got a big profit.
ඔහුට ආපහු සතුටින් තමන්ගේ ගෙදර දරුවෝ නිවස දිස යන්න අවස්ථාව සැලසුණා.
Because of that, he was able to go back to his home and be reconnected with his family and live a happy life
මේ
afterwards.
කතාවෙන් කියවෙන්නේ යහපත් අපේ ජීවිතේ සතුටවත් ප්‍රීතිමත් ජීවිතයක් ළඟා කරගන්නට ගුණධර්ම වල ඇති වටිනාකම.
This story tells us the value and significance of our good virtues to live a happy life.
මේ ගුණධර්ම වලින් යහපත් ලෝකයක් තනන්න නිර්මාණය කරගන්න පුළුවන්.
We can develop a happy and peaceful world based on these kinds of virtues.
ගැටුම් වලින් යුද ගැටුම් වලින් ගහන ලෝකයක් කොච්චර දියුණු වුණත් වැඩක් නැහැ.
If the world is full of conflicts, fights, and wars, there's no use of any development.
සතුට තියෙන්නේ ගුණධර්ම එක්ක යන ජීවිත මත.
The true happiness always comes to the people with virtues.
ඒ නිසා අපි අවංක විය යුතු බවයි මෙයින් පෙන්වා දීලා තියෙන්නේ.
Again, so this story is telling us that we have to be honest in our life. Okay. So that is brief explanation. So I mean, I would like to, hear from you, what you think about the story, what the main lesson that you can learn from this story. Yes, Mark.
I think opportunities or luck come once in life. First merchant have the chance to take advantage of, taking that plate, but he cannot postpone it. So he comes second time is
You're
gone.
too greedy, yeah.
So whenever we have a chance, opportunity or something come up, we have to act on it right away. We shouldn't postpone it.
Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah, that's a good lesson there, definitely. But then, and we get the opportunity either to grow our goodness or to, grow our selfishness. So, which opportunity we want to grab? So that we have to make a decision, like whether it comes first or late. So we have to understand, or we have to decide in which opportunity we want to grab. Yes.
So you should be virtuous because of the profit.
Because of the
Profit.
I can ask him. I mean, maybe the other way around. If you are honest, you will get profits too. It's not because you have to be honest because you get the profits, but if you are honest, it will be profitable too, in addition to other things. But interesting thing about this Jataka stories, because these are the stories of common people, and these, I mean, even in the Buddhist text, they are presented as a journey of the Buddha to become the Buddha. He's not the Buddha yet. He's still, a practitioner. So, so he's not a perfect. He's not a perfect, person. I mean, maybe he has a lot of good qualities. He's growing, so we can see, like, why he asked, like, the ferryman not to return, and like, giving him the hard time to the other merchant, right? And like, and he knew that other merchants has come here, and then, so anyway, we can find all, like, his imperfections too. The life of the Bodhisattva, the Buddha to be in this story, is quite closer to our lives. It's not perfect, but it's still trying, his best. Yeah. So maybe he was honest as a way of being, like, to have
And
the
just
perfect.
like continuation of the story in Bible about Ayov, or what was his name in English? I'm maybe spelling it not correctly. So the devil and God, they just argued about one virtuous man, and God said he will be virtuous no matter profit or not.
Okay.
And here they started to test him, and they
Okay.
took the life of his kids, they took all his cattle
Mm.
and his house. He put the plaque on his city and so on and so forth. And
And
he,
check whether he still be
yeah,
virtuous.
yeah.
And then he passed the test.
He passed the test, yeah. And then God turned him everything with
Back.
even more, but without hope for
Yeah.
profit. So yeah, that's a interesting question. How to be good if there is no hope for profit? Because in life, this is mostly the case.
Actually, and as he mentioned, so we can be honest and lose, but I think I think it's still worth being honest, because we may lose, the things, but there'll be, the growth and, happiness and satisfaction, and there'll be more. I think, yeah, I think even we lose things, it's still, I think, meaningful, or
I think it's meaningful for the inner judge, because inner judge will stay with you anyway.
Yeah. I mean, even in that merchant, he could have given the beautiful ornament, and took the plate and took everything, right? Because they were not aware, but he was fully honest. Like, he want to give everything.
Yes, in the Sanskrit stanza, there is a saying that giving and receiving should not be postponed. because whenever we have to give something to
Opportunity.
someone else,
Oh, okay.
definitely we should give them. Otherwise, we will not get an opportunity to give him.
Okay.
And also, whenever someone is coming to give something, that moment we should accept, like a loan, maybe.
Okay. That's a good piece of advice, Bandhu. Yeah, don't lose the opportunity to give or at the same time to receive. Right? Yes.
It seems to serve a karmic responsibility, right? You are able to receive, the giver feels good and gets the action of good karma, good action of giving.
Yeah.
And one also gets the good karma of receiving, which enables the giving. Without each, they don't exist in a way, right? You know, someone has to receive in order for there to be a
Give. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes someone wants to give, you can facilitate his good karma by accepting it and receiving it. Giving him a chance to do a good deed. Yes.
We have these little ethical issues practically every day. You know, in our day-to-day dealings and trading, selling, buying, and so forth. I would like to share a little experience I had today about this.
Wow, wonderful. Okay.
So I'm filling in the numbers that'll generate a bill for services I do as a doctor.
Okay.
I had a choice. I could have added an extra. I had a little room to add an extra hour, which would be more money. I put the one down for that 1 hour, and I thought, it really wasn't an hour, and there's enough money anyway, and I'll get karma from this if I really bill it this way, and no one will know. It's all about it's all electronic.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that something inside me will diminish. I couldn't. It was like that was the karma. If I don't get external karma, I have internal karma.
Yeah.
And what does it say about my practice? So I took that one out. I said, I feel much better.
You can share with us today, right?
What's that?
You can share it with us today.
Yeah.
If you did the otherwise, you cannot.
Had I done that, I couldn't share it.
Yes.
And I would feel really small right now.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's very common, and these kind of ethical things come up
most of the time.
It's not unrelated to our life.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. He was saying that. Yeah.
So the thought about the honesty, not only was the second merchant honest, he also upheld the guideline. Or the first one, he got more angry because, I forgot that he can come by into my territory.
Yes.
So he got again to himself, and then it got worse for him. He had a heart attack, he said. Out of anger.
Yeah, because he almost got that, he was maybe imagining in what kind of good profit he will get, and he lost it. Like a crash of stock market, for him. Yeah.
And say he comes back and same thing happens. If he was honest with himself, he would go, well, I lost that opportunity and keep going on.
Okay, good. And the good lesson. In good lesson, I will not be like that in future, right? So he could have learned the lesson from it. Yes. Exactly. Another lost opportunity, right? Yes. Yes, Sean?
Yeah, and so for me, through kind of the lens that I understand it, I think about, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, the email you sent for the meditation, Enough is a Feast.
Yes.
And I think too, like in my own life, I always want to make more money in my job, whatever, make my life easier. But then I think about, the second merchant, he had a good day. He had the plate and he made that family's life better. And he had a good day, and he was able to provide for himself and his family too. Where the second merchant, he didn't get what he wanted, and it was worse too at the end of the day. So I think about I have a house, I have a healthy family, you know, I have all these things, you know, and I want more money at work, but then I have to kind of think like my job is not strenuous, you know, it's rewarding in some aspects. So I kind of try to see that story through my life lens and apply that that way and just see like, you know, it's I have enough and I can provide and things are good and um,
Yeah, sometimes if you're not mindful, you can be more greedy and look for like, you know, maybe think about more. I mean, maybe earning a little bit more, more and more, and then maybe in that process you will lose the time that you have spend with your family. Maybe you lose your good health, right? And then as a result, you don't really get, you know, what you think you will get.
right.
Yeah, exactly. Enough, like enough is a feast, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
I think this the problem of this prophet or no prophet is the problem of division of you and others, because actually there is no you and others. There's you in different positions, and all this is a body of immediate karma in this vision. So if you lie to another human, it's not another, it's you. So you're lying to you immediately.
Because you're all kind of interconnected as a
Yes,
community.
yes, because it's all interconnected and
Yeah.
it's you.
And as you
It's
say,
an
if
illusion,
he
it's
makes
not
that
you.
family happy,
Yeah.
and then there's also effect that, you know, that happiness is also, you know, coming around.
That's why the karma is immediate.
Yeah.
Immediate. That's a body of immediate karma.
Thank you. Yeah, Bande, do you have last thoughts? I think, yeah. Okay, so I hope that you remember this story and use as a guidelines, you know, to live our life. So this story is always helpful. So let us move to the other part of the program. So sharing the merits with our departed relatives and everyone else. Take a moment to reflect your wholesome time here, coming here and doing this chanting together and doing this practice together and reflecting on the importance of, you know, virtues in our life. We have generated so much good karma, you know, good wholesome energy in our hearts. Let us now invite everyone else to share this good energy, good karma, good merits. First of all, let us think about our departed relatives, our ancestors, our family members who are no more with us today. Let us be grateful to them and share these merits with them. May all of our departed ones share our merits. May they all be well, happy, and peaceful. Idang minyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang minyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang minyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Let us also share these merits with all other beings. If there's any being who would like to share this merit, may he or she do so. May all living beings share our merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Ittavata cha amhi samvetang punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabbe sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabbe sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabbe sampatti siddhya. For the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana, purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be. We will now do a blessing chant for you. We are going to chant the Loving Kindness Sutra given by the Buddha with great compassion for living beings. And we will chant the same sutra for you now, wishing you all good health, peace, happiness, and strength and courage to overcome difficulties in your life. May you receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. May you receive the blessings of the wholesome vibration we are generating now. By the power of these blessings, may you be blessed with courage, strength, wisdom to overcome all the difficulties. May you be blessed with good health. You may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, your friends, people who need help, who are sick. Recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May you all receive these blessings. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya kusalena yantang santang padang abhisamicca sakko joche sujoche suacho jasansamudu anatimani santos koche subaroche ampagichoche sallahukavanti samrindriyoche nipakoche ampagambo kulesu ananugindo nachakundang samachare kinchi no pare upavade yung sukino vake mino ontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitantai kechipane bhutanti tasavatavarava anavasetavi kavai mahantava majjimarasumsekhanukatulamittava eva andita yecha dure vasanti avidure bhutavasan bhavisiva sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitanna paro param nikumbete nati manyete katta chinang kanchi vyarosena patiga sanyananya manyasya dukkhamicce mata yatani yang buddhang ayusa eka buddha manurakti evam pesambha bhutesu manasam bhavaye aparimanam mittang ca sambha lokasmin manasam bhavaye aparimanam uddhang adoca tiriyam ca asampadang avirang asapatang titang carang etam satim adikte brahmametam viharam idamaho detting anupagam sila dasanena sampanno kame suvinaya nahi jatu kamma seyang punareti etena satya vajjene sonti te hotu sambadaye satya vajjene Sambarogo vinasatu etena satya vajjene Otu te jaya mangalam Sabbitiyo vivajjantu Sambarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayu Sukhi dīgāyuko bhava bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhaveन सदा सुन्ति भवन्तु ते भवतु सब्ब मङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सब्ब देवता सब्ब धर्मानुभावेन सदा सुन्ति भवन्तु ते भवतु सब्ब मङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सब्ब देवता सब्ब सङ्घानुभावेन सदा सुन्ति भवन्तु ते Let us spend a moment of reflection. Try to recall to your mind whatever kind deed that you were able to do during your past few days. Take a moment to reflect your past few days and recall to your mind an actual incident in which you helped someone, you listened to someone, or you shared what you had with someone. Let us rejoice these opportunities to be kind to others. On this day or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me free my heart. Let us now recall to our mind whatever kindness we receive from others. Think about your past few days and recall an incident that someone showed you kindness, someone cared for you, someone was kind to you, even your family member, a friend, a co-worker, even a stranger who gave you the way when you drive. Recall an actual incident of kindness of others. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day, or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds, and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu. So nice to have you all tonight, and thank you for giving your warmth and receiving our warmth, as Bhante mentioned. Okay, this Saturday, December 7th, is actually Bhante Ji's 97th birthday. I think you know Bhante Ji, Bhante Gunaratana, the author of Mindfulness in Plain English. So we are planning to be there on this Saturday for his 97th birthday. So it's a program starting around 11 o'clock all the way up to 3:30. You get the chance to listen to Banteji and receive his blessings and wish him happy birthday. So if it is in West Virginia, about 4 hours away from here. It's a beautiful, nice forest monastery. So if anyone is interested in joining, and we are planning to have a carpool. So if you are interested in joining, please contact one of us or Kay over there. So you can discuss carpooling. So we have to leave around 7:30 from Pittsburgh to reach there by 11, and you can come back after 3:30. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Look forward to see you again. Bhante will be here for one more week with us, and so next Wednesday you'll be here. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who joined our YouTube. Really appreciate your participation. I hope that you enjoy the two trees behind us. They are not. I mean, one is Christmas tree, and other one is, who can guess? Buddha tree. Yes. this is Christmas tree with a star on it, and this is Buddha tree. We have all the ornaments with Buddhist symbols on that tree. If you look closely. So I really want to thank all the volunteers who took time to set up this tree and make it beautiful, and it's really matching in the both sides of the Buddha. Thank you, everyone. So good night, and look forward to see you next week. Those who like to have blessing and strength, please come.